Hello everyone, myself Assistant Professor Gauri Surangi. In this video lecture, we continue the topic interest. In the previous video lecture, we see when compounding is done, then how to find the compound interest, and if compounding is done, then period and rate is changed according to compounding. So see the example. Another example, find compound interest on rupees 5,500 for 6 months at 12% per annum compounded quarterly. Okay, compounded quarterly, that means in 1 year it becomes a 4 periods. Okay, so given is P principal is given 5,500 rupees, R is rate 12% per annum, but compounding is done quarterly. That means in 1 year there are 4 number of periods. So according to that, R is equal to 12 upon 4 equal to 3%, and N is equal to, for in a 6 months there are 2 number of periods, so N is equal to 2. Okay, this R is and N finding is very important. R is equal to 12 upon 4, y upon 4, because compounding is done quarterly. In a 1 year there are 4 number of periods, so that's why here we take a 12 upon 4 equal to 3% and n equal to 2, because period is given 6 months and in a 6 month there are 2 number of periods, so n is equal to 2 periods. Now use the formula amount A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. Use the values 5500 into in bracket 1 plus 3 upon 100 square, which is equal to 5500 into 1.03 square, and after calculation here we get 5834.95 rupees. This is the amount, and then now find the compound interest using formula. Compound interest is equal to amount A minus principal P. So amount is a 5834.95 rupees minus 5500 rupees. So compound interest is a 334.95 rupees. So required answer is this. Okay. So remember the formula as well as how rate and period is changed according to compounding is done. Now using the concept of compound interest, we can solve the problems on growth and decay also. Okay, that is if we have given the problem on a population, and per year if population is increasing at a constant rate or decreasing at a constant rate, then after n year how many population is there, we can find out by using a concept of a compound interest. Okay, so see the formula of compound interest also be used in case of periodical increase or decrease at a constant rate. Okay, for problems on growth, see which formula is used here. Amount A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. If we have given the rate of interest or rate of increasing population, and after how many years we have to calculate the population, we calculate by using this formula. Amount A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. Or for depreciated value, that is in case of decreasing value at the end of n periods, V is equal to P in bracket 1 minus R upon 100 raised to n. Okay, in case of decreasing or depreciation, only instead of plus R here take minus R. So see the actual problem. The population of town is a 40,000, increases every year 1.8% per year. Find the population after 15 years. Okay, population is increasing. So this is a problems on a growth. So P is given 40,000, R is given 1.8%, and N is equal to 15 years is given. So use the formula amount A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N, that is 40,000 in bracket 1 plus 1.8 upon 100 raised to 15. So do the calculation. 40,000 into 1.018 raised to 15. How to calculate these terms? Take a multiplication of 1.018 15 times. So you get this raised to power 15. Multiply this by 40,000. Here we get answer 52,272. Okay, that is after 15 years population is a 52,275. If the population is a 40,000 and increasing every year, that is a rate of increasing is a constant. Every year it increases by 1.8% per year. Okay, so this is a problems on a growth. Now see the next problem on a decay problem, that is the depreciation of value. So see the example, a machine depreciates at a rate of 20% on the reducing balance. The original cost was rupees 1 lakh. Find the cost after 7 years. Okay, this is a problem of decay. Every year cost of machine decreases by a 20%. Okay, so see the solution. P is given here 1 lakh rupees, R is given 20% and N is equal to 7 years. After 7 years we have to find the cost. So we know the formula in case of decay. We know the formula V equal to P in bracket 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. So P is 1 lakh is given, 1 minus R is a 20. So 1 minus 20 upon 100 raised to 7. So solve the bracket first. Here we get 0.8 raised to 7. And how to find 0.8 raised to 8? Multiplied 0.8 into 0.8 into 0.8 7 times. You get a 0.8 raised to 7. And multiply this term by 1 lakh, you get an answer 20,971 rupees. Okay, so original cost is a 1 lakh rupees, but every year rate cost is reduces by a 20%. Therefore, after 7 years, here we get a cost is a 20,971 rupees of a given machine, whose original cost is a 1 lakh rupees. So we can solve the problems on growth and decay using the concept of a compound interest. So remember these two formulas. If we have to given the problem on growth, then use the formula A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Okay, we not find the compound interest, but we find the amount, that is after n years how much the population increases. Okay, so population after n year is A is equal to in bracket P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. And in case of depreciation or in case of decay problem, we can find the amount end of the n period is V is equal to P times in bracket 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. Okay, so in this interest topic we see the concept of simple interest, concept of compound interest, and problems on a simple and compound interest. As well as using the concept of a compound interest, we solve the problems on growth as well as problems on decay. So here our interest topic is over. Okay, now we see new topic in the next video lecture. Thank you.